What's up? What's up? What's up? So I've been absolutely exhausted. I've been working at the shop all week, and we will see if this doesn't. At the bike shop all week. Today I've been kind of like this, like droning around all day. What's really funny is I was kind of the same way this morning. I walked into Publix to go get some Gatorade because I'm gonna do a road ride this evening, and I'm dragging in, and then I go to the checkout, and then I'm like, "Hey, how you doing? Good morning. What's going on?" And that's how I am. It's like right now I'm exhausted, and I'm going to try to upbeat myself to fit in with me. But like beyond exhausted. I've been here all week. We have there used to be doors up there. Those are gone. Those doors right there. So we got doors, and we got something. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad somebody caught a live stream today. I meant to do this yesterday, but I've been so busy at the shop this week that like at some point in time I almost curled up. I can't really say. I gotta try to get. Almost fell asleep on one of these trikes. It was great. I was that out of it. I had to like force feed myself food today because I was just so tired. I didn't want to eat. So anyway, those things are a lot of fun. If you've never tried a recumbent trike, TerraTrike makes an all-terrain recumbent trike. Watch their video on YouTube and let me know later if you catch what's wrong with that video. But so with the new owner here, new product's been coming in, and the most recent of new product is oh, they're fun. Is this shelf behind me here, the one with all the colors. And so we just picked up a new distributor, and their tire brand is Continental. So I've stocked up on Continental. Give me 1 second. How you doing, man?
Hi, how are you?
Not too bad. What can I do for you today?
You guys don't have any t-shirts, do you?
No, I have a few, and they're kind of hit or miss on what sizes I actually have. We're possibly doing a new shirt run soon.
I just need like that first one is probably a large.
Let me find my hook. I don't know where half these shirts come from. They're showing up here. There's a couple of them here. Cool. I wonder where they came from. Come on, hook. Do hook things. Got it. It is a large.
I'll take it.
There we go. Let me figure out the price on this. I don't know what they actually are. So I don't know where they came from. That's what I get for not working every day. I don't want to drop this. Hey, look, I'm back. Hi, people. I'm talking to the people of the internet world. Let me see if shirts are in here. I'm doing work things, so forgive me. $15 on the guys?
Sounds good.
All right, let's punch in some numbers, and your card's a little bit on the big side.
Get it with that pocket.
Zero. Oops, not many zeros, that many zeros. So remove that, and then slide that in there and see if it works. Don't think it'll need a signature. Would you like a receipt?
No.
All right. And you're good.
Thank
Go
you.
Pull that out. You're all set, man.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
You too.
These things everywhere. Should have got the pink one. There is a pink shirt up there. So it can be said it's there. Look, there it is. You can kind of see it out of the corner. You probably saw it. That's why you said that. Don't mind me. So I'm exhausted. I've had, yeah, I thought you could see it. My food today was some Doritos covered in 4-cheese Mexican cheese and melted to perfection. And that's all I've eaten all day. And I should be drinking more because I'm about to go on a road ride here after we close the shop in 30 minutes. So I've got a little bit of time to live stream. Anyway, so new tires. New tires have been awesome. New product in general, but the tires, no, I don't have much here. It's just cheese and Doritos. I wish I had more food. I was starving again. But I got some new pumps by Crank Brothers. So Crank Brothers is part of my new distributor, which means I get some new pedals coming in soon. Crank Brothers has some dope pedals. I'm looking to get maybe the composite stamps for myself as soon as I can actually start riding my mountain bike again. But I've been, yeah, I know Crank Brothers has some cool stuff. But we've got some Odyssey pedals that I've been stocking and some kind of basic Welgo pedals. So we've been building today. There's a lot of chopping and wood cutting and weird things happening at bike shops. But in the sake of organization, and now because I'm going to have inventory, I have tires. No, everything from Crank Brothers. I can do wheels. I can do all the Crank Brothers tools, CO2 stuff. I'm bringing in a CO2 display next week, and pretty much anything Crank Brothers. I don't think there's anything on the Crank Brothers list that I can't currently get through my new distributor or one of my other ones, but my new distributor has better margins, so yes. I'm running if you can't tell. I feel like I'm going to have to do this because I really feel like I have to have this one now. So, yeah, they do have a pretty cool high volume pump. I've got to look into which one it is. But behind me here, not many people have seen this. This is my road bike. Part of my road bike is, I got green LEDs all over my road bike. I love my road bike. I don't ride it much. I just managed to squeeze some 25C tires on it, and I feel like I should be getting this pump. I'm not sure why. I feel like this Crank Brothers pump should fit into the green of the day. I really like my green bike. Ooh, that's the other thing. Sorry. My gimbal is floating around on me because I'm turning very quickly and putting stuff away. The other thing we got, and I'm gonna kind of precursor this. If you look around the shop, I've got lots of wheels. I can't tilt it up too high. There's too much light up there. Lots of wheels. I've got some bikes. Got some more bikes hanging over my head here. I'm gonna trip over stuff, so I got to keep actually looking where I'm going. I've got bikes, lots of bikes, lots of bikes. I currently have 3 bikes for sale. That's all, 3 bikes. I work at a bike shop that has 3 bicycles for sale. 3 new bikes for sale, I should say. And that's it. So I don't see any fatty rims. There's no fatty rims anywhere. I'm trying to see without looking. Yeah. So we did. Remind me to send you a photo on Instagram. We did a recumbent trike, oops, like the Villager here, and we converted it to a 4-wheeled, 26-inch, 3-inch wide tire, 750 watt motor, quad recumbent. Yes. It was a little dune buggy. It was awesome. It only did like 35 miles an hour, but it was scary. Yes, that was kind of the reaction. This guy was an engineer, and he wanted something different. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do work things. I'm gonna see if it. Yay! Only 2 rings. I don't have to answer it now. I feel like I have to. Nope, don't have to. 35. What did I say? 35. I said 35 for something. I don't know. I'm tired. Let me grab my Gatorade. Tired. I should be hydrating because I'm gonna go ride, and it's only like 1,000,000 degrees outside. Yeah, only 35. Uh, with if I changed the gearing, we didn't have the internal hub hooked up, so it was set in a fairly low gear. So we could get it up to about 47. Oh, yeah, no, it's terrifyingly fast. 35 when you're yay high off the ground on a trike that has been never tested to ride, let alone put a motor on in the way we built it. It was scary. What's up, Bobby? Hey, cool. I got people hanging out today. That's always fun. Let me drink, because if I don't, I'll forget. And I've got two water bottles of half full of Gatorade sitting in the freezer because they will be thawed before I make it about 2 miles down the road today when we start riding. So we just recently sold a used bike to a customer. She'd come with some friends and they've been renting bikes, and finally they both bought bikes. He bought one from somewhere and we sold her one. I am going to do the most I've got to think of the right word here. I'm gonna ride my road bike down the river. That's it. We're gonna do about a 16 or so mile ride down the river, and it's cool. It's a nice little ride. It runs alongside the Indian Banana River, one of the rivers here in Brevard County, Florida. And it's probably one of the safest roads in the area as well. It is kind of dominated by only local traffic and a very slow speed limit, so that's where all the road riders go. But tomorrow, I will be going out to Orlando to, ride the Orlando Critical Mass Ride. If you've never been to a Critical Mass Ride, I highly suggest that you go look for one because they are a blast and a half. And if you don't know what one is, search Critical Mass. And if you want to see a very entertaining video, watch the Critical Mass by Seth's Bike Hacks. He has too many S's in his name. So watch Seth. He's a cool guy. If you've not watched his stuff, watch his stuff. And you can see some of the local trails that I ride, being Grapefruit Trail, which I drug him from Fort Lauderdale when he lived in Fort Lauderdale up to, who's Seth? Sacrilege. I'll have to link you to that video. Okay, you're forgiven because that was good. That was good. I'll give you that one. He's a trip, and on the trip where I hurt my shoulder, I was going to go try to ride with Seth. He was in BC riding Whistler like a punk because I've not been there yet, and he's been there like 3 times now. So the plan was to try to meet up with Bobo, or biking with Bobo, and if you haven't seen his stuff, it's different. But we couldn't quite match up schedules. We'd been texting back and forth for a while, and the funniest thing was we drove up overnight from Florida to North Carolina. I stop at the same Chick-fil-A every time I go to this downhill park, and we're all hanging out. We're talking about the park and talking about how the day's gonna go. And the next thing I know, I look out the window, pulling into the drive-thru. I'm like, it's a blue truck with an orange Santa Cruz in it. I think I know who that is. And lo and behold, Bobo shows up at the exact same Chick-fil-A that I am at. And so we finally got to meet for the first time. Him and I have been friends since my old YouTube channel. And it was the first time we actually got together and met. And then I got hurt because he was actually going to come ride with me over the weekend. He's like, yeah, I had some plans, but things were changing. So he was going to try to meet up with us and ride. And then I crashed on the first day. And I spent 3 days hanging out in a hotel room. So that was don't crash on the first day of your trip. Or just don't crash, one or the other. Buy a better bike. I don't know. I blame components. I buy cheap stuff sometimes because I'm never sure what I want. So I buy cheap stuff and I test it and play with it. And This is the first time in 3.5 years that I've actually had a problem with it, and I was running the same exact part on my other bike and never had any issues. Yeah, today is good. It's absolutely needed. Um, this will actually only be the second ride. What's the name of the downhill park? Get my fix. I used to go to Highland. Oh, dude, you suck. So I have Bobby. I have family in New Hampshire, and what was it? 2 years ago, I drove my aunt home. She lives in a little town in New Hampshire, Woodstock, and it's like an hour north of Highland. So I was going to be there for like 2 weeks, and I was like, you know what? While I'm here, she was gonna rent me a bike, so I rented a bike, and it was a piece of junk 29er entry level thing, which was cool. It was fun to get around town, and I went exploring with it. But I was like, you know what? While I'm here, I might buy like a downhill or a park bike because there's got to be people selling them. So I ended up going to Highland, but the 2 days before I ended up driving down to Highland, I developed a tooth infection, and like I was dizzy all the time. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to Highland to ride downhill with my equilibrium just being completely gone. So anyway, that was my Highland story. It was good seeing you. Tell everybody I said hey, and I haven't had a chance to watch many of your videos yet, but I'm going to get onto it, and it is very likely that I will probably find one to highlight in my videos I play at the shop playlist. So you will start getting views on a regular basis on one video. I better, because you've been watching mine. I know you have. So anyway, the mountain bike park that I go to is Bailey Mountain Bike Park. It's just outside of Asheville, North Carolina. It is so Bailey, Windrock, and something else. They're all pretty close to each other. So Bailey from here, Cocoa, is like a 9.5, 10-hour drive. Jamie and I left one Friday morning at like 1 o'clock in the morning, did the afternoon session, crashed at the hotel that night, got up, rode all day Saturday, and then turned around and drove home, and we were home Sunday morning. So Bailey's like weekend trippable. It's a bit of a weekend, and it's a bit of a drive, but it is definitely weekend trippable. I've got a buddy of mine coming in because we're all getting ready to ride. I have no idea what time it is. I should probably check. Anyway, yeah, I'm super stoked that things are happening at the bike shop, and I think I got sidetracked about the fact that I have no bikes for sale here. We just ordered 16 brand new 2019 Cannondales, so I've got new bikes coming in, and that's going to be awesome. I picked up a couple mountain bikes. It's hard to convince road bike guys that mountain bikes are important, and it's really hard to convince people that are not from Florida that mountain bikes are important, because people don't like to ask about mountain bikes because they just assume that most shops in Florida aren't going to have them. So I'm going to start stocking some entry-level mountain bikes and hopefully getting a showing for those. Then I'll be able to convince him to start buying some other stuff to bring into the shop. But it's going to be awesome. It's going to be nice to have bikes again. And yeah, so that's been my week. I've been the only mechanic on staff all week, and my shoulder is hating me every minute of the day for it. But it actually feels okay right now, which is it's a bit of a shock. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. I got to remember that the gimbal is thinking that the camera is facing the other way. Like my sign. I love my sign. Everything's backwards. I know there's a way to turn my camera around, so even using the front-facing camera, things look right, but I can't remember how to do it. So, or at least when I raise my right hand, things are on the right of the screen. There he is. Hold on. Let's all say hi to Nick Jesus as he walks in the door. Hi, Nick Jesus.
Nick from the boat shop.
Nick from the boat shop. So this is Nick from the boat shop. He got that nickname because I typed his phone number into my phone one day, and I was like, Nick from the bike shop, and I hit save and I didn't even think twice about it. And next thing I know, he called me one day. I was like, who the hell is Nick from the Boke Shop? What the hell is a Boke Shop? And so he's now Nick from the Boke Shop.
Was literally going to tell you that my Boke is on top of my car.
I saw your Boke on top of your car. Do you see my Boke?
Yeah, see that.
I have.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have new tires on my Boke.
New tires on the Boke.
I squeezed some 25Cs on the Boke.
Oh, some wines.
Dude, I can fit 28s on here.
You guys don't have ice.
I have no ice.
How's the water here?
Cocoa.
Good or bad?
It's cocoa water. It's drinkable.
Does that mean it comes out brown?
No, that's Georgia water.
No.
As I offend everybody in Georgia. Oops. What? No, it comes out the right color. It just tastes like cocoa water. Yeah, that's the update on the bike shop. Hi, third person. I have no idea who the third person is. It might be my buddy. I don't know. I can't keep track. I wonder if I push this button. Nope, can't do anything. Doesn't. Somebody say hi. Whoever just joined me, say hi. Nope, he went away.
Hi.
Nick says hi again. Anyway, so that's the update. We are all. Hey, Ronnie D. What's up, man? I forget there's a delay and I'm watching people leave, but Mountain Bike Mom probably just left. She had to go pick up her kids. So, where the heck did he park? Way over there. Why don't people learn? You can just park right behind my car. It's slightly illegal, but oh no, I didn't park where I normally do. Oh, bright light. Sorry. I don't have an ND filter on my cell phone. So lately I've been streaming from my cell phone because I can't figure out audio on my computer right now because I have too many other things to learn how to do. So audio and that, blah, blah. So that's the day. That's the update. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to hang out for just a few more minutes. I'm actually got to take a quick walk outside. Nick, I'll be back. And see if the rest of the riding people have shown up. There's the bike shop. I don't see the other people here yet. So, we got more people coming soon. Silhouette lights behind me. Cocoa Village. Cocoa Village is dope. Man, it's hot outside. Oh man, don't tell me you're going out to GFT. I haven't been out there in like 3 months to ride. That hurts my feelings, man. I don't know. I'll try to be out there soon. I got some people that want to go out and check it out, so I got to get some riding, and I may just go over there and ride and do some filming. So, but yeah, I'm gonna head out as well because I'm going to get ready and get air in my tires. Dude, this is wrong.
What's up?
So Bobby's telling me he's going out to GFT, and he's like, "Oh, just to make you feel better, I'll send you pictures too," and that's just super rude.
I mean, you get to ride on pavement.
I get to ride on pavement down River Road.
Well, I'm gonna grab my phone.
With like no girls. That's pretty much the only reason I used to ride is like some of the girls that I used to ride with, and like, I'll get on my road bike, okay. Yeah. All my friends moved away. She doesn't actually watch my videos, so it's okay. I think her girlfriend likes me too, so that's okay too. Her girlfriend's a trip. I don't know, I like my friends. My friends are cool. Hey, look, videos. It's parking lot build. Hey, look, there's GFT behind me. So yeah, that's the update. I am glad I got a chance to get on and quick update, even with as crazy and as hectic as it's been at the shop lately. I do apologize about the lack of consistency lately. I haven't been riding. My brain goes all over the place. But I've decided that live streams will happen Wednesday or Thursday, sometime afternoon Eastern, depending on the busyness of the shop. So if there's a chance that I can squeeze it in Wednesday or Thursday and I can squeeze something in as an instructional video, that's kind of what I want to start doing, is some basic instructional stuff. I did not get a chance to finish updating last week's video where I talked about bead jack tools. Third hand, that's what it was. So that's today's reminders to remind me of third hand. Let's go look for tool for the day. Let's find a tool of the day. Is there any tool that anybody wants to see? Something that we don't have normally? Tool of the day. I've got the perfect tool of the day. This is my favorite tool in the entire shop, and I wish I had, I do. So tool of the day is Park Tools HB or HMB4. Tool of the day, Park Tools HMB4. And what is the HMB4? It's the Park Tools mallet. This is like my go-to tool lately. As bad as that sounds, I can't put a lot of torque on stuff when it comes to doing things like removing axle bolts from like 15 mil axles, 12 mil axles and stuff. Yes, dude, it is the problem solver. This is, we refer to it here as percussive maintenance. So if it can't be fixed with regular tools, it can be fixed with this. But I've been using it because I can't put a lot of torque on stuff, especially breaking things loose. So I will go to this to basically use it like a hammer drill type of deal. So it's percussive, and I'm not putting a lot of strain on my shoulder and not putting a lot of torque on my shoulder. So I've been using this a lot. But so that is the Park Tool HMB4 with replaceable mallet head. It is an amazing tool. I use it a lot, and I have no shame in telling people that I'm going to use a hammer on their bike. Professionally, of course. I'm not just going to smack it with a hammer. But, ooh. So, my old boss used to say, yeah, if the bar tape needed to be done, that he would do it because, you know, bar tape is apparently hard. I have today, I've done like 3 things with bar tape. I've got all new Physique bar tape coming in too. I've got like 32 things of bar tape coming in, because at the order of 32, I got a cool like Rolodex with bar tape samples on it, because Physique has like 1,000 different types of bar tape. So bar tape samples are super cool. So I ordered some of the basic stuff for now, and if people are like, I want that one, I can just order stuff as needed. But I've been super excited to have a ton of stuff in stock lately, which has been a huge change since I've been working here, where we basically just kind of ordered stuff and bikes sat here for weeks waiting for parts to come in, which drives me nuts. So I am going to sign off before I hit the 30-minute mark, just because it is probably getting close to 6 o'clock. The new owner should be back soon with his bike, even though he knew we were riding today. Yep, almost 6 o'clock. So 6 p.m. Eastern time, shop closes, and I'm going to go for my first actual like bike ride that's not a critical mass ride. I meant to post a critical mass video, but there's a few things that went wrong with my cameras. My audio didn't work. I might try to still salvage it anyway, but if not, I may try to do a little bit of filming this critical mass, but I think I have enough stuff. We'll do something. So my first ride was Orlando Critical Mass last month, and that was on my dirt jumper, and now I'm getting on my road bike to go do like 16 to 20 miles, hopefully, if my shoulder can hold up. I'm hoping the new 25C tires on my bike will add a little bit of extra cushioning. I'm not a road bike guy. I like jack my handlebars up. My hoods are pointing like up to the sky. Like everything's as high up as it can go. The bike's not quite the right size for me, so a new road bike may be in my future soon. There's a very good chance there's a new mountain bike in my future, but I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet, because I'm not 100% sure what it is or if it's going to happen. But anyway, so 30 minutes. I did a 30-minute live stream. I made it. I got to check my phone. That's probably the boss saying he is on his way, and I need to plug in my phone so it's charged. There should be enough people to talk to. Steve is on his way. Cool. So he's on his way back. I'm going to close up shop. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out with me today on the Thursday live stream of me blah, blah, blahing at the shop. I had a rant. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go check out Instagram, and I will post my rant on my Instagram story later on tonight. It's hilarious or annoying or something. I will just leave you with the final picture of part of what my rant is about. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for pedaling with me, and I will see everybody Sunday or Monday. Hopefully I can get a video put out because I'm a slacker and I play video games instead of editing videos, or I go to work. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for pedaling with me. Talk to you guys later.